This episode of D.Gray-Man Rewind has been brought to you by the concept of time. Time! It isn't real, and it's not going to stop for anyone, especially not you. Welcome to the Black Order Annihilation Incident, aka Shenanigans, to learn all the important scientists' names, but not really. We won't actually learn these two's names until much, much later, so I'm not telling them to you, and I'm definitely not drawing sprites for them. This is Reaver. He's in charge of these guys and apparently has a fan club. Gay people love him. I have a love-hate relationship with Johnny here, but the average fan will probably tell you he's more than alright, and I'm the weird one for getting annoyed with him on occasion. Top is really smart. Maybe a little too smart for his own good. And Russell, John's dad, who doesn't exist in the manga and is exclusive to the anime. I had a goddamn crisis when I found this out. Kamui built a robot to help the insane, life-threatening overwork the scientists have, but it drank coffee and is destroying everything. It wants to kill Alan because everything wants to kill Alan. It's finally time for the girl to show off her innocence. What could that be? Of course. Magic shoes! Despite her short skirt and proclivity for doing many flips, you will never get an upshot of Lena Lee. This manga is written and drawn by a woman, you freaky weirdos. Lena Lee saves the day by kicking Conlon so hard he explodes. Not to recommend the anime, but y'all should watch this episode of the anime. It's really funny. I'm very fond of it. We're only on volume 3 in the early 2000s, so we still have to pretend that Alan is straight and he randomly thinks about how cute Lena Lee is. Hevloska the Exorcist's magic powers is to live for hundreds of thousands of years, eating up all the innocents the normal exorcists find, so she can simultaneously be the most powerful and weakest exorcist of them all. Meanwhile, somewhere, probably on a boat, your typical cute, normal family has dinner and talks about how they're gonna
kill everyone.
In Germany, a woman is experiencing a typical, normal, boring, repetitive German life. Meet here Miranda Lotto, the girliest failurist of all time. She's just like me, for real, and we love her. She is my wife! Miranda has had hundreds of jobs. Her latest job is being trapped in a time loop, and that's a mysterious phenomenon. So there go the exorcists and a throwaway body to go investigate. Oh, throwaway body can't enter the city. Sorry, Toma. We want you to be a character so bad, but you're not a special awesome exorcist. Only special awesome exorcists get to be characters. Prettiest Princess Girly Pop Road effortlessly makes it through the impenetrable time barrier because we just gotta keep power scaling. Miranda sees a ghost, and it's the second thing after a monster attacks her thing that has ever been different in a whole entire month, so she thinks everything is solved and the volume should end here. Alan loses Miranda because he's only fought one level 2 Akuma. Lena Lee criticizes the situation, saying Alan shouldn't use having only ever done one official mission as an excuse to not be a perfect exorcist. The Akuma return, but the voice of God calls them away, sparing Alan's puny human life. Then we find out Miranda's in love with her clock because it's the only thing that's ever shown her basic human sympathy. It's magic clock power time! The clock that is connected to the only person affected by the time loop is causing the time loop! That was really cool. I'm sure this innocence will be extremely useful, says Rode. Alan is really good at entertaining the masses with his many fanciful tricks, because in a past brown-haired life, he and his dad were clowns. Being a clown must have been really fun, Alan! He just laughs and mumbles about how that backstory won't be relevant until several volumes later. Alan is just so approachable, and this is such a potentially sweet story that Lena Lee divulges in her own, in which her parents died horribly and she was stolen from her brother by the Black Order because she was blessed by God to have a tragic backstory. Kamui eventually gives up trying to break her out and gets hired instead, and they lived happily ever after? Miranda gets fired again and says the magic word innocence, which triggers a battle sequence that leaves her alone and very vulnerable while Alan and Lena Lee go do their job of fighting Akuma. Rhoda kidnaps her, lol, and takes Alan's coat as a souvenir. Without his armor, the two exorcists don't stand a chance and get murdered so dead. The afterlife looks so freaking weird, with all the presents floating around and candles stabbing Alan's innocence to a wall. Apparently, someone forgot to tell Rhoda that the party at Pater already happened and it was quite a bummer with all the dead bodies. Rhoda has dressed up Lena Lee in an outfit that looks eerily similar to the one in her tragic backstory flashback. But how did she know that? I think she's already read this volume. No spoilers! Sup, bitches? I'm Rhoda. Like the sidewalk? Oh my god! Hey, bestie! I didn't see you there! How long has it been? Like 35 years? I'm 15. Ew. Then she stabs Alan in the eye for being a dumb, stupid, idiot little baby. What did I just say about no spoilers, Rhoda? Protagonist-kun, you can't die! It's only volume 3! Miranda screams. It's magic clock power time! If Miranda can wish for tomorrow to never arrive, she can also wish for her friends to have immortality, but only if they're nearby her so she can hear them when they say thank you. Rhoda gets bored of Alan and Lena Lee heel spamming, so she orders an Akuma to kill itself in a big, beautiful explosion to end this lame party. Alan, who loves Akuma with all his heart and soul, jumps in to save it, but Lena Lee stops him because she doesn't want her friend to die! Alan is the only one who remembers that Akuma were once flesh and blood human people who were murdered to be guns, so everyone's just gonna keep on thinking he's really weird for caring so much about the souls begging him for help. Miranda's afraid that if she turns off her powers, the only person who has ever thanked her, and also Lena Lee, will die. Alan once again reminds everyone that he is the protagonist, and he will never ever die. Please, I've got 2 dead bodies in my room! Oh, neat. I can finally be a character. There were too many women in the lead in this volume, so we gotta introduce a last-minute boy, cause this is a shonen manga for boys, of course. Hey. Hi. Do I know you? Okay, I'm off to my new job, if anyone cares. My new job is being an exorcist. I don't think I was very clear about that. I will show up again eventually. In the next volume. Woo! Yes! Let's go!